Hey guys, welcome back to releasethecraftin. Priscilla here with another day of Poevember. In fact, it is the 11th day of Poevember, and you know what that means? We're starting a new section of poems. We're on The City in the Sea now for the next 5 days, and the prompt for today is death. Dun dun dun! And as per usual, when we start a new poem, I'm going to read it for you. So, I now present to you Edgar Allan Poe's City in the Sea. Lo, Death has reared himself a throne, in a strange city lying alone, far down within the dim west, where the good and the bad, and the worst and the best, have gone to their eternal rest. Their shrines and palaces and towers, time-eaten towers, and tremble not, resemble nothing that is ours. Around by lifting winds forgot, resignedly beneath the sky, the melancholy waters lie. No rays from the holy heaven come down on the long night time of that town, but light from out the lurid sea streams up the turrets silently, gleams up the pinnacles far and free, up domes, up spires, up kingly halls, up fanes, up Babylon-like walls, up shadowy long-forgotten bowers of sculpted ivy and stone flowers, up many and many a marvelous shrine, whose wreathed friezes intertwine the viol, the violet, and the vine. Resignedly beneath the sky, the melancholy waters lie. So blend the turrets and the shadows there, that all seem pendulous in air, while from a proud tower in the town, death looks gigantically down. Their open fanes and gaping graves yawn level with the luminous waves, but not the riches there that lie in each idol's diamond eye, not the gaily jeweled dead tempt the waters from their bed. For no ripples curl, alas, along that wilderness of glass. No swellings tell that winds may be upon some far-off happier sea. No heavings hint that winds have been on seas less hideously serene. But lo, a stir is in the air, the wave, there is a movement there, as if the towers had thrust aside in slightly sinking the dull tide, as if their tops had feebly given a void within the filmy heaven. The waves have now a redder glow, the hours are breathing faint and low, and when amid no earthly moans, down, down that tower shall settle hence, hell rising from 1,000 thrones shall do it reverence. And that, my friends, is The City in the Sea by Edgar Allan Poe. And I actually really love this poem, and I wasn't exposed to it until this past year. A year ago, I don't remember, when the show The Fall of the House of Usher came out, is when I finally got to see this poem in action, and then was like, wait a minute, how did I just miss this one? So yeah, it's actually really cool. I love this one because it's essentially a poem about death, being like the de facto king of a city that's kind of like heinous and rotting away, and then eventually it falls into the sea and there's finally like peace again. But it's sort of like the inevitability of death. And I kind of really like that for reasons. I don't know. I can't justify those reasons, so here we are. It's an interesting poem, though, and I thought it was a good one for this challenge because it adds in the extra element that you don't typically see in Gothic-y things. The sea. Although there is a lot of like macabre horror around like the sea, there's a lot of like Lovecraftian horror that has to do with the ocean and stuff like that, and as a person with thalassophobia, like the sea is scary, y'all. But it doesn't come up a lot in Gothic-y things, you know, outside of like mermaids, like dark sirens and stuff like that, which is cool. I absolutely love dark sirens and like evil mermaids and those sorts of things, but I'd like to see more horror in places like the sea, because it's terrifying. At any rate, I'm not here to talk only about my fear of the ocean. I'm afraid of a lot of things, you guys. Here to talk about what I made today. And today, I chose to make a card. If you haven't noticed already, now that we're 11 days in, I think maybe you have picked up what I'm putting down, but I've been sticking to like certain groups of, or certain types of ephemera as sort of an additional challenge to myself, but also just because I want to, you know? So I've been sticking to certain types of ephemera, so it has to fall within a couple of categories, and just vaguely, those categories would be jewelry, ATCs, art tiles, collage, and specimens. So I have to, like, I don't have to. No one has to. But it's a challenge I have given myself to sort of up the ante here, but also to sort of flex my brain a little bit. And I pick some stuff that, like, I don't always make, and then stuff that I do always make to, like, to work together. So this would fall into the collage category. I think. I think that's where I put it. No, it's not. Well, I put it in the art tile category, but I don't know why. Ask my brain why later, but I'm not going to bother it right now. It's busy, it's working its hardest. But yeah, I don't actually make a lot of cards, which is surprising because I have all of the tools. So I thought it would just be fun to make a card. And I have this die of this, like, dancing skeleton that gives that, like, Danse Macabre vibe, and I love it, and I just never use it. So I definitely wanted to pull it out. And I kind of really love how this card came out. I want to give it to, like, all of my spooky friends, but I don't want to make it a bunch of times to give to all of my spooky friends. But I do like it. I think it'll make a fun journaling spot, too. It'll just be, like, a little flip-out, like, tuck spot, probably. With a little sentiment inside, you know, for inspiration. And I tried to, like, match the Poe quote that I used. That Poe quote is from the Poets in Time set, and then I used some of those little snippets to stamp in some words that I thought Death would say. And yeah, that's everything I did for today. That's all I have to say. That's gonna be it for me, you guys. I will catch you all in the next one. I appreciate your faces, and happy crafting, guys. Until next time, bye.